Hello everyone. Look, there's little subscribe dancers. Got to keep the fun going here. Scrolly wheels resetting itself. How is everyone? Good, I hope. I hope everyone's good. We've got Dennis with us. We've got Ben with us. I'm so glad Ben puts his name there. We've got Robert with us. We've got X Thing. God, who's X Thing? Put your names, guys. Put your names down. Angus is with us. Dancing Koala. I'll have a look. Not right now, but I'll have a look later today. Just got to change my chat, if this will cooperate, to the live and latest. Live chat. All messages are visible. Lovely. Travis is with us. Hello, Travis. Subscribe. You got to subscribe. Big stuff planned for BCRC. For those that don't know, I did a post in the BCRC group, Burden's Custom RC Builds. There will be a link in the description after the stream. I did a post in the group saying that I want to unbox and review an Element RC Enduro. I also want to give one away. You'll notice at the top of the screen we have a goal, okay? Now if we reach that goal, I will make it happen. Now, we'll either unbox one and give one away, or we'll unbox one and give both away depending on how much I like the truck. Okay? If I drive it and go, yep, that's a nice truck, etc., but I don't need it, I'd rather what I've already got, I'll give them both away. So, I know I say about donations and stuff. There should be a link in the description to donate should you want to. Like I say, all this stuff goes into trying to do as many giveaways as possible. So that's a big goal. I want to see if we can raise this to the top, and get a couple of Element trucks and unbox and at least give one away. So if you like the idea of supporting the channel, supporting the BCRC community, because that's what we are here. It's not just a channel. It's not just a YouTube channel. It's somewhere where we can all come and hang out, talk some smack, just enjoy RC. That's what it's all about. Enjoy the hobby of RC. So, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I want to unbox that truck. It looks pretty good. Obviously, I can't tell if it's any good until it's in my hands and I'm looking at it. So, I want to do a good review of it. I've seen a lot of stuff posted about it, and everyone that's posted about it's essentially been someone that's been sent the truck well before release. So I'd like to try and do... Tony says freaking commercial. Watch the commercials. I've monetized my YouTube channel so I can put that money back into BCRC. Watch the commercials. It helps all of us. Anyway, Tony's joined us, Mr. 2.2's himself. So yeah, let's see if we can smash that goal at the top of the screen, so we can just keep making stuff happen. We've still got numbers left in the Mazda MO5 giveaway. Get yourself some entries. It's as simple as, if you make a donation of $2 Australian, you've got a free entry into the giveaway. Maximum of 3 entries per person. So I mean, you can donate $2, you can donate 20. It's up to you. It'll get you, if you donate 20, obviously you get 3 entries. So you get entries into the giveaway, which I think we've got about 38 numbers left, something like that. I have configured the spin wheel for this. I'll show you quickly. This is stuff that I'm working on, because I plan on doing a lot of giveaways. Lost sound. Is the sound back? Sorry. I may have to add the microphone to the last one. Has the sound come back? Has the sound come back? Is the sound back? Hello? Please tell me the sound's come back. I assume on the... There we go, sound's back. Okay, so I assume what's happened is on the spin wheel scene, Andrew, there's a link in the description, mate. There should be there, a Streamlabs link, which will take you to a donation page. And welcome to the stream, mate. Thank you for joining us. Very much appreciated. So, okay, Doug's with us. Hello, Doug. There's no sound on the spin wheel stream on the screen. There's no sound on the spin wheel scene yet because I'm yet to add the microphone to that scene. Okay? So my bad. Now what I was saying was, all you guys saw with this. Anyway, what I was saying was, that wheel is now the official BCRC giveaway wheel. Okay? So if you want to donate, I want to smash this goal so we can get Element Trucks and at least, like I say, at least give one away. I want to smash that goal. I want to have that wheel in use as much as possible, giving away RC and parts and all those sorts of things to you guys. Now, I've got some upgrades coming for my Gen 8. And what I'm going to do is, because I've picked all black ones, I'm going to take the upgrades that I've already put on the front of the truck and give them away. They've literally been outside once. So I'm going to take those off, clean them up, get the grease off them, and then give those away. I want to keep the giveaway train going, okay? I've already organised one truck giveaway, another competition where you can win a set of beadlock wheels. You get to choose between two different sets, a bumper for second prize, you get to choose between two different bumpers, and I believe some decals and such for third prize. So any donations, rest assured, go back into BCRC to make it bigger and better prizes. So that's my goal. We've got some cool stuff coming. Urban term, my bad. Come on, Tony. What year do you think it is? So yes, you'll notice too, I've added some cool little features to the page, the stream, just to sort of liven it up a bit. Down over here, we've got a tips glass, right? So if someone subscribes or they donate, little tips and stuff drop into the glass. It's just a cool little thing. We've also got the dancing subscribe man, okay? Here's a reminder, subscribe, okay? You've got to be subscribed to win in the competitions, and I will be checking, okay? So one of the dealies will be, once the list is filled out, I will go through and I will message everyone, 75 people, I will message everyone and get their YouTube usernames so that I know people are subscribed and we're all sweet. Now, something else, if you decide to donate on the stream to enter the competition, what I will get you to do is message me on Facebook. I'm easy to find, Johnny Burden. You can't miss it, Burdon. I'll type it in the thing, or comment on this video afterwards, and I'll contact you. All right, and then we can sort you out with numbers. Come on, the dancing thing's cool, man. I thought it was cool. Now, I've just seen Andrew's donated $10.70. Thank you, Andrew, very much. Very much appreciated. For some reason, we're not getting alerts. Why? Let me just go into here. Where's my alert box? That should be on. Can I adjust it? Bear with me. Mike's joined us. Awesome. Mike can chat. Awesome, Mike. Sources and settings. That's all selected. Alright, I'll tell you what I'll do. Mr. Bean dancing. I can get a Mr. Bean dancing one. Don't joke, Tony. Let me... Now, because it didn't pop up on the screen and make a noise, which is crap, we've got to have that. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Let me, once this refreshes, I should be able to refresh Andrew's notification so it pops up on the screen. Not sure why, but Australian dollar was more than Canadian dollars. No idea. Oh, no, our dollar's pretty trash. Wait for it. The tip jar's working. It didn't do the sound. Why didn't it do the sound? I apologise, Andrew. There's supposed to be a big deal in the sound that pops up when that happens. And I don't know why it's not. I don't know why it's not. Possibly that button. Anyway, the tip jar's there, it shows there, and we can see in the top bar, Andrew has donated 10 Canadian dollars, which is very much appreciated. So, we're a step closer, guys. We're a step closer to getting ourselves the Element trucks so that we can unbox and give one away. RC Voodoo's joined us. Hello, mate. How are you? We've got Mike with us, which is awesome, and he's watching on the big screen. How good do I look on your TV? You poor bastard. I thought someone else joined. No, it was RC Voodoo. Lovely. Alright, so what I'm going to do today is drink coffee, because we do that in all the streams. I'm also going to finish installing the parts on my Trx-4. All I've got left is the new front C-hubs and the front locker. Okay, the front brass locker. And I'm going to take some photos as I go. So you'll see them in the group. I will be doing a... Hans has joined us. Hello, Hans. I will be doing ideally, a proper YouTube video for the Samix upgrades, as I always do. If you've ever had doubts about brass making a difference with your truck, you go and watch my videos. The difference has just been monumental in this truck. Hans says, g'day. Alright, so what I've got to do first, I've got to pull the front end apart. Ugh. I can hear it. Awesome. Ugh. Right, so I've got to take the hubs off. I drink some Space Dust IPA. What? What are you talking about? Something else I'm going to do today too is put my 6mm brass hexes from Samix on my Gen 8. That way I can get rid of that washer that I shouldn't have to put on the truck. Drinking, damn it, it's good poop. Where's my drive shaft? Hold that. What's with the little dancing guy? That's the little subscribed guy. He adds a bit of life to the stream. I just wanted to try and mix it up a bit, Hans. So he's our little subscribed mascot. I think he's pretty cool. Just dances away. Doesn't ask for anything. Just dances. So yeah. WPLC34 is pulling at me. Can't decide. Yellow or blue? Yellow. Always yellow. Someone's commented on an old live video. Yellow. Can't open that. Andrew, I sent Johnny $20 this afternoon for his live feed camera. Very much appreciated too. Of course, anyone that donates, it's legendary. I can't thank you enough. I did laugh. Those of you that know Robert Mazza, Robert commented on the post I put in the group about let's get the stream going. And Robert commented saying someone started GoFundMe to get me over to the States for to go and check out a comp or something like that. It's like, bloody hell. I'd probably cry, I reckon. No jokes. I'd cry. That'd just be ridiculous. Right, so I've got those undone. Now I've got to get my hexes off. Andrew Loves joining us. Hello, mate. Thanks for joining us. It's very much appreciated. I do appreciate all you guys giving your time to come and watch the nonsense that goes on in streams. It's good fun, though. Right, that one can come off. Take this one off. Rotate that. My finger's stuck. Rotate that around. So I can get to the little bolt there. The pin. That would be awesome. Dude, it would be so awesome. It would be so awesome to go to the States. It's honestly a dream of mine. To go to the States. I want to go to the States. I want to go and visit Rob's shop, Robert Mazza's. I want to go to numerous competitions. I want to meet as many of you guys as possible. Because, I mean, I've made a lot of awesome friends in this hobby. I mean, I love this hobby to pieces. You can probably tell if you watch some of my stuff. I'm very passionate about RC stuff. I really am. A lot of people mistake my passion for being a paid, sponsored, whatever. But I'm just passionate about it. And it's one of the most important parts of the hobby. Tony says, Hans, thanks for the mention. Hans says, anybody who hasn't subscribed yet should, as I rate you up there with RC Sparks for entertaining videos. Thank you very much, Hans. I appreciate that. They're going to get better too, I promise. Now that I've got all this sort of gear and I can sort of do a bit more with everything, I'm going to start filming more videos at the desk too, not just out wheeling. I mean, I've got to do more wheeling ones. It's a bit hard with my back, etc. But I'm going to do more and more and more. So stay tuned. Andrew says, we've got a G6 Recon in Warsaw, Ontario in a few weeks. Should be fun. Going to try and get pics. My first big event in the year and half been back in the hobby. A year and a half been back in the hobby. Have fun at the G6, mate. The G6s, so far as I can tell, are really good fun events. Mike says, we have the best terrain on the West Coast. I've got the best terrain in the world. True. Where I go wheeling's just epic. People say, why do you go crawling at the beach so much? It's like, have you seen where I go wheeling? Have you seen it, mate? Right, so I'm going to take the brake discs off. I get so sidetracked. So sidetracked. Take these tiny little bolts out of my brakes. So yes, one day I keep buying lotto tickets, and Hannah looks like I'm stupid, and I buy them just the hope of one day I'll win. I don't care if I win millions. If I win enough to go over to the States, that'll just be epic. I've never been outside of Australia, and that's a bit sad, if I'm honest. So my goal, I want to come to the States. I want to wheel it up. Hans says he's looking for a new... Tony says, looking for a new bow and arrow to shoot the dancing hot dog. Leave the little subscribe man alone. He's having fun, Tony. He's cool. I think he's cool anyway. Who likes the dancing subscribe man? He's awesome. If he gets too distracting, I can take him off the screen, but I think he's cool. That's why I made him so small. Oh, jeez. The bazooka. He's not that bad, is he? He's just doing what he enjoys. Dancing. Oh, dear. Right. Okay, so I've got those off. Now I need to take... I don't need to take the portals apart. I can just take both the front portals out. And the steering. So I'll undo the steering. Yep, okay. What are you working on? Hunter's joined us. Ding. It's funny. Dennis likes the little subscribe man. Look at him. What a dude. I learnt from the best. He's a good teacher. What am I working on? I'm finishing putting the parts on my Trx-4. We've got the front C-hubs to put on it. These are the newer version with extra shock mounts and such on the dealie. And I've got the brass locker piece to put in there too, so we're going to do that as well. if you get a chance to go to the States, go. You will love the Americans are great people. I was gifted a trip by fellow R3 owners net forum for helping with tech and stuff, and I had a ball. It's my dream, dude. It's my dream. One day, Tony's messaging me there and here. Tony, there's only so many places I can look, man. I've got a webcam there, laptop here, my remote for the stream here, and I'm trying to work on a truck. Hi. Where was I? Right, I need the number 2. Undo my steering arm. Straighten that back up. So my servo is nicely straightened. Shouldn't matter, I'm not taking the arm off this servo anyway. Undo that. I'm going to set that one aside. Actually, I don't need to because it's longer than the rest. Get that off there. That's off there. Now I can just undo my portals. Ooh. Yoink. Stainless bolts. We'll get the terrain but not the climate. Our climate's not bad. It has been pretty cold here lately. I mean, I say cold. It's not like snowy or anything. I can't whinge too much. Posted. Look, and this is the thing, guys. If you're in the group, post pictures. Like, I don't care if you've got no crappy RC. I'm going to show you something. If I can get it out of the mess. Do you want to see what my very first crawler was? You'll laugh. I've pinched a lot of parts off it, so it looks really sad at the moment. Trent's joined us. Hello, Trent. Look at this. How about this for beauty? Started life as a red cat. Right? So I don't hate on... I don't hate on red cats. I'll just be honest about them. I've pinched a lot of parts. I will, at some stage, put this thing back together because as much as, to a lot of people, this is just literally worthless parts, okay? To a lot of people, this is worthless parts, but if it wasn't for this, none of what you see in the background would have happened. Excuse the noise. None of it would have happened if it wasn't for that. So, I don't care if you've got a pile of parts that you're proud of. I don't care if you've got a collection. If you love what you've got, post up some pictures. I'm all about sharing the fun and the love of the hobby. So that's share the pictures, share the fun. That's why I want to give lots of stuff away. Right. Now, I'll pull this portal out with the axle. Lovely. And then I'm going to take my little brass sleeves. We'll take those out. They're also a Samix option, by the way. Replace your factory ones with these. This is not going to focus very well, but the little brass sleeves for your steering. No RC is worthless. It's not. No, none of it's worthless. All RC is fun. If it's done the right way. There's a lot of people that kill the fun in RC. There's a lot of people that kill the fun in RC, and that's something I'm not cool with. As you're probably seeing today in the group. It just if you wanna shit me right off, and it's not very often I speak like this, especially on a stream, but if you want to shit me right off, take the fun out of RC. It's just not needed. You know, we're so lucky to have such a wonderful hobby that is advancing so much all the time. I mean, God, look at the toys we've got now compared to when, like, I was a kid. I had an old, I think it was a Tyco monster truck. It might not have even been Tyco, it might have been a Tyco rip-off brand. It ran on 8 AA's for about 10 minutes. But I loved it. Loved it to pieces. Tony, you'd have loved it. Had massive chrome wheels on it. It's all about the fun. And I'm not a fan of people that kill the fun in RC. Right. We'll take this out, and then we can take our other portal off, and then we can change our C hubs. But axle's out. We can take the diff out and change that, and then change our C hubs. So you've got to plan this stuff out. Don't just tug all the parts out. I've been there and done that. It's a headache. Don't just take all the parts out. Think about it. Right, so we're going to take our diff out and rebuild the diff centre with a new brass locker. A locker case. Not that it's a locker because it's open diff anyway. But anyway, I digress. Right. Put that brass sleeve over there. That bolt there. Lovely. Hunter, love my RCs. Just hope one day I can get my dream, the HC6. I want one too. I want one so bad. After unboxing that one of Christian's, it was like, when he came to pick it up, I walked outside with the box and like he grabbed it and I was like, I didn't want to let it go. Such a beautiful truck. Beautiful truck. Right, now I'm going to take this cover off. Dennis says his first one was a Cox funny car that ran on a string. Well, they're just the ones that ran round and round and round in circles, Dennis. People used to do a lot of work on those, if I remember correctly. Tony says, agree with you, Johnny B. Hobby needs public support. If they lose the next generation, they won't grow. Exactly. Exactly. You just... The hobby's got to be fun, especially... You look at the attention span of kids these days. It is nothing short of dreadful. If the internet stops for 10 minutes, the kids just want to kill themselves. They've got no idea what to do with themselves. Like, we grew up without the internet. I was going to say, we turned out okay, but a lot of people would probably argue that point. Mike says, just because someone else didn't enjoy it doesn't mean I won't. I've had plenty of fun with low budget crawlers. If you have fun with an RC, it's money well spent. And this is why, and as much as it annoys some people, you don't need to spend big money to enjoy the hobby. And that's one of the things I'm most passionate about. David Foster's joined us. Hello, David. Everyone say hello to David. The reason I say to people, check out the Year Racing this, check out the Year Racing this, check out this cheap option. There's also this option, etc. and so on. The reason I suggest so many different options for stuff is because it's all about the fun of it. You don't have to spend hundreds of dollars on an RC, hundreds of dollars on a motor, hundreds of dollars on a servo, when you can do it all for $200, $300. Alright, let's not kid ourselves. $300. It's all about the fun. That's the most important thing, and I think a lot of people lose sight with this, and this will probably ruffle a few feathers, but this is why I don't do comp crawling, because too many people lose the fun. They lose the fun in RC because they get so bogged down with competing, they forget what it's all about. And it's, my truck has to be better than yours, and that's the quickest way to kill the fun in the hobby. Like, this is my truck, I love it, I enjoy driving it. That's what it's about. I don't sit there and go, my truck's so much better than that person's over there. Oh my god. If someone rocks up with a WPL and wants to go wheeling with me and whatever I'm driving, awesome. That's what it's about. That's what it's all about. Foster's beer. Have you had Foster's beer, Tony? It's shite. It's shite. Anyway, where was I? I get so distracted. I need to rotate my servo forwards, but it's not cooperating. I'll do it with the diff cover off. I'll be testing the Year Racing tyres tomorrow. I've got some in my cart. I've got to finish that order. Rob's cheap ass builds. It's all about the fun. Hell yeah. If you have fun with it, post it in the group. I want to know what RC you have fun with. Okay, that's today's topic. I don't care what it costs. I just want to know that you have fun with it. That's all it's about. There's too many people that just try and take the fun out of it, and I hate that. Look, if any of you guys come to Australia and you come to Adelaide, let's go wheeling. Shit you not, I will go wheeling with you. I've got enough lipos here to sort us out. I could use some more lipos if I'm honest. But I've got enough lipos here to sort us out. let's go wheeling. I will take you wheeling. I'll take you to my favourite spot. And then when you leave, you'll say, he's right, he has got the best spot. Foster's is good beer. Oh, God, Tony, what? You need to get your taste buds looked at. It's funny. For those that don't know, Tony posts nothing but food stuff in his Facebook all the time. And the majority of it looks really good. I mean, there's some stuff I look at it and go, what the hell is that? But most of it looks really good. And it's like, oh, Tony must have pretty good taste. He likes Foster's beer? David Foster says, need lots of feedback on those year racing tyres, please. Well, I've got some in my cart. I do wish they were 105mm tall, but they're 118, so they're not small. So I've sort of got to decide. Good. I've sort of got to decide what truck I'd put them on, because most of my trucks run under 110 or under. But anyway. Right, I need to grab that bolt out of there. Foster's beer's trash. Sorry, but it is. It's just not nice. All beer's pretty crappy, if I'm honest. I don't drink beer, it's horrible. I drink whiskey and rum. Not at the same time. I'm not an alcoholic. I can't remember the last time I had a drink. Actually, I think it was Hannah and I's wedding. See, Hans, you were kidding, Tony. Foster's is yuck, yuck, yuck. That's good stuff. Alright, so I've cracked open the differential. I really should take these off when I do. I'm going to, because I'm going to break it otherwise. I'm going to take my antennas off. Oh, if I can reach it. I should drill another hole in this bumper. Screw it. Can stay there. All these boys talking about throwing up to the Foster's beer. Ugh. Trashy stuff it is. Right. Now, can I reach my turbo for the front locker? I've just knocked my case on the floor. There we go. Lovely. Will you please come out, sir? Okay. Okay. Lovely. Lovely. Greasy all hands already. Shine. Bit of moonshine. Oh man, this is well due. Again, the inside of the casing is pretty damn clean. Just to make sure there's no trash in there. Lovely. I'll prop up the front of this truck with some tyres. Just so that I don't wreck my fancy antennas. I did loosen that too. Bloody Nora. Is it that one? No. It's that one. Right, that can come off. Just so I don't keep bending it and breaking it. We get so distracted here. Ugh. Right, and for those of you that have joined late, look, it's already bent. For those of you that have joined late, you'll notice at the top of the screen it says Element RC Unbox / giveaway. If you donate, we're going to get an Element RC to unbox and to give away. That's the goal, okay? So, once we hit this, so difficult when, anyway, once we hit this, we're gonna give it away. The goal, obviously, is to try and do it as quick as possible, so that I can put my order through to have the trucks here as soon as they release. That's the goal. Where am I at? I'm pulling the diff apart. Told you I get sidetracked on these things. Hans, I just do my own except rum. I love spiced rum. Ooh, spiced. There's some sand in there. Thankfully, it's just stuck to the grease. Anyway. So yes, should you like to donate towards the Element Fund so we can give one away, there's a link in the description. I think it'd be awesome to give one of those away. Okay, so we're going to pull. Let's go close-up cam. We're going to pull this apart and replace this horrible cheap plastic bit with this nice fancy brass bit. Okay, bit of extra weight in the front, bit of extra strength, less chance of stuff warping, such and so on. So that's what we're doing. Now, I've said what I'm doing is obviously what I've just said I'm doing, but at the same time, as I look around my garage, at the same time as I go, I'm going to take some photos for the video, for Instagram and stuff like that. Now this will give you guys a bit of an idea of how and what I do as I do it. So, I'm going to take a photo of this part, right? First thing I need to do is sort of set up a scene. So, I'm going to get this little wooden box here. I'm going to prop up my part on the wooden box with these tyres as the background. I'm going to grab my phone. I'm going to fire up my camera. I'm going to have a look-see what we need to move and change and swap around. We can sit one of these here. Move this around. Now what I'm going to do is to give you a better idea of what I'm talking about. Hopefully this works. I'm going to change to close-up cam. You'll have to bear with me here. Right, change to close-up cam and give you an idea of how I do the photos, because I've had people say, how do you take your photos and all those sorts of things. So this will give you a bit of an idea. Now let me angle this down a smidge, move it forwards. Lovely. Hannah's messaged me. Everyone say hello to Hannah in case she watches this later. Okay, so you can see what I'm doing here. I want to move this around a bit. Ideally I want to get rid of that truck out of the way and move stuff, but we can crop and change our photo a bit. I want to focus on this picture at a point where I get the right sort of light. I know you guys can see a reflection of the actual light above me, but there's not much I can do about that. Now I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got to turn my light on above me as well. That'll add some extra colour to my light. Lovely. I'm going to do a picture like this so people can see the inside as well. I'm going to rotate that. Lovely. Robert Gollins' fault I say lovely. Move that across here a bit and we'll try another one. So this is the sort of stuff. This is the sort of stuff that I do every time I take photos of parts. To some people it might be boring, but I quite enjoy it. Wicked. So, let me put you back over there. Yoink. Let me go back to the main stream camera. So that's the sort of stuff I do. Oh, notifications. Hannah's got my bank card. Thanks, love. Someone sent me a message request. Oh, yes. Bear with me 1 second, people. No worries, dude. Message sent. Lovely. And Tony's tagged me and stuff, and people sent me friend requests. Awesome. I'll get to the other things later. Tony's off. Are you going, Tony? Have we offended you with not liking Foster's beer? Right. We're all set again now. I've done my picture. I can pull the diff apart and we can change it over. So this is the sort of stuff. This is why everything I do takes so long, because I don't just change it. I change it. I take photos, etc. and so on, because I'm passionate about all this stuff. I take the time to appreciate the machining and all those sorts of things. Lovely count 7. Wicked count 1. I just said it again. I just said wicked, so now we're up to 3 times. I'm gonna send. Let me see if I can paste. There we go. Yoink. Let's see if he joins. Let's see if Ryan joins us. Ryan Rodriguez. Could turn that into a drinking game. Should we do one day, we'll do a stream with a drinking game. Drinking water, people. Stay hydrated. Okay? Drinking game. And for every time I say a certain phrase, whether it be lovely or Mickey Mouse or something like that, I've got a Mickey Mouse gift too that I have to put somewhere. We could have a smart ass. We'd have a beverage sipping game. That'd be pretty funny, I reckon, actually. Messenger, would you just cooperate, mate? Really? Too many apps. Apps shouldn't exist. Ryan's joined us. Thanks for following the link, Ryan. Be sure to subscribe. Yada, yada, yada. Right, one more bulk to go. For those that don't know, Ryan, tell the guys what you run, mate. Always fun with drinking games. Water, of course. We're talking about water, kids. Stay hydrated. Don't think you're allowed to promote drinking games on YouTube. You're likely to be demonetised, and I don't want that. Right. Got that out. Get the spider gears out. Lovely. Get that out there. Lovely. So this is our old one, okay? We don't need this. It's just cheap. They feel really cheap once you pull them apart. Great idea from the underage. You have some kind of other stream if you did that, I reckon. I reckon so. Right, I need grease. Because you can't rebuild your differentials without it. If you do, you're doing it wrong. Fact. Right, so we're going to smash some grease in here. Of course, you can probably tell I'm using King Cream multi-purpose grease. Works really well. Now, you have a lot of people say, oh, you can only use marine grease. All grease will disperse water. Okay? Sort of part of what it's designed to do. So, you can use this stuff and it's perfectly fine, even if you drive through water. Give that a spin. Buttery smooth. Lovely. Drop my spider gears in. Oop. Let's try that again, shall we? God, that half shaft is tiny. Bit of a not a great setup, that. But they need to do Tamia's idea, where that's just one T-piece. Right, I'll read out Ryan's comments. Hello, ladies and gents. I'm Ryan Rodriguez. I'm starting a new servo company that will have the first release in the next week or two. Thanks for letting me plug myself. Haha, my pleasure. So I'm actually going to be featuring Ryan's servos on a stream. Okay, we're going to be installing one in this truck. We're going to be using this one with the Hobby Wing external BEC, and then I'm going to put one in a truck without one at all, and then a little bit down the track I'm going to put one in a truck with a bigger, beefier external BEC, just to show you guys the difference. Okay, so stay tuned in the diff, mate, not on the floor here. Shush, David, shush, don't give away my secrets. Lovely, so that's got that greased up nicely. Lovely. God, I say it all the time now. I blame Robert Golan, and I will till the day I die. You watch, I'll be checking out Ryan's servos on the stream going, look at that, that's just lovely. Right, let's install this. Lovely. Okay, let's plug it in. Lovely. Good thing today's not a drinking game, isn't it, fellas? Right, so I'm going to do up my diff case here. And I'm going to put it in the truck, and I'm going to take more photos. Because video and Instagram and all those fun things, I will actually take a photo of this before I do the next step. I'm just going to make sure I clean all the yucky stuff off it. I mean, this is good. It gives you guys a little bit of an insight as to what I do. I mean, it's not just smash a part in the truck and go, yay! It's take photo of the parts, install the parts, take more photo of the parts, install more of the parts, take more photos, edit photos, do videos, add the photos, add the videos, edit the videos. Takes quite some time. That's why I laugh when people assume I'm getting paid to do this. I wish I was. I put a lot of hours into it. I earn pay. I just don't get it. Right. Do this up nice and snug. Lovely. Lovely. Quite like that. Now, let's wipe this off. And then I'm gonna set up another little background, another little picture. It's not the same as the last one, because if all your pictures are the same, who wants to see them? When we drink. Apparently whenever I say lovely or Mickey Mouse. Lovely. Lovely. Anyway. Halfway through a chat, you guys are slurring everything. I'm going to grab this little box here. Okay, little scale box. I'm also going to grab this pallet here. It's got a couple of axial boxes stuck to it. I'm going to put my scale box like yay. I'm going to sit this here, and I'm going to sit that like yay. Now, why would you do that? Well, if you missed what we were talking about before, ping, close-up cam, lovely. We are setting up a photo. I'll now grab my phone. I'll grab the camera. Oops, sorry guys. So we're now setting up some shots that I will later edit. Set that like that. Just make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. I know my jump is actually reflected on that screen pretty bad, but there's not much I can do about that. Now when I take these photos too, you've got different options with your phone. Stuff like, where will that focus? Anyway, the stuff like HDR, which is a high dynamic range, you change that to off and on, go through, change it to auto, play with the different settings, focus in slightly different areas of your photo to get different lighting effects and so on. If you're going to zoom with any of your photos, only zoom a little bit. Don't go too far, otherwise you will wreck the quality of your photo. I know that's hard to see, sorry guys. Yoink that upwards a little bit. If you go too much, even if you focus, I mean, it's not going to focus properly because it doesn't know what it's looking at. Zoom out a bit, focus, still doesn't know what it's looking at. It can't differentiate the different colours to what it is. Yep, too far. There's obviously a sweet point where it will happily focus, but if, like I say, if you go too close like this, your photo's going to be trash. So, tiny zoom, move in just a smidge, focus on different parts of the lighting. So there's dark lighting this side and there's light this side. If you focus on the really light stuff, it should darken that out a bit and lighten the dark stuff. Yoink. Okay, focus on the light stuff. And now what I'll do is, I'll focus on the dark one too. And the reason I do that is, that gives me two different photos of the same photo with different lighting. And that helps when you're editing. Oh, there we go. That helps with editing. Makes it really, really easy to get the best out of your photos. Same works with full-size trucks. Andrew says he's off. Take care, everyone. No worries, Andrew. Thank you very much for stopping by, and thank you massively for your donations. Very kind of you. Got us one step closer to getting the Element RC Enduro, which we will be giving away on here should we reach that goal. Okay? I've got no doubt we can do it. I really think we can. I'm going to put as much as my cash in as I possibly can. Something to remember too, obviously, you see goals like this and such. I'm paying the postage, I'm putting money towards the things too, so don't just assume that it's, you guys have to pay for everything. This sort of stuff helps for postage of the trucks, whatever, whichever it turns out to be to me, and then for me to post them to the winner, all those sorts of things. So, right, so now we've got that done, we can put our skull accessories to the side, because we can put this back in the truck now. I'm going to clean off my other bits and pieces here, because I want them as clean as possible when they go back in, so when I put the grease on, everything's as good as it can be. Lovely. God, see? I don't even mean to do it. That is good. Top tip. If you've got any form of shaft or anything that takes a pin through it, put a dab of grease on the pin and then slide the pin in. It'll hold the pin there so it doesn't drop out. Top tip for free. Right, now I've got to get my grease back. I'm going to put a smidge of grease around here. This is where my bearing sits. Best thing you can do is eliminate any chance of friction. I'm going to clean my bearing off before I put it in. Hunter says he'll be back on once he gets home. No worries, mate. Drive carefully. Very important. You've got to drive carefully. Lovely. Looks like new again now. Right, that bearing goes on. And I'm going to put a smidge more grease near my little pin here. This is where our locker goes in. I'm going to clean my locker. What grease are you using? King Chrome multi-purpose. Run at normal trucks and it's brilliant. And it's cheap. I think that was like $16 for a full tub. And it's lasted me, geez, must be near a year already. And I'm maybe halfway through it, if that. So, good stuff. Very good stuff. Runs nice and smooth. It's not too thick. Because of the colour of it, you can instantly tell if it's dirty or crappy or it's got stuff in it. Which is important. You need to know if there's crap in your grease. Right, slide that bad boy into there. Lovely. This bearing goes this side. A smidge of grease. I always put a bit of grease on before the bearing. Because if the bearing wants to slip on this, it can slip. I'd rather it do it nice and freely than rub metal to metal and have friction there. Right, little bit. Just give me a little bit. A little bit of grease around at this end. Clean this bearing off. This is the best way of doing it, I reckon. I'm sure there's other opinions out there, but this is just what I think. Clean everything off before you put it back in is very handy. And one of the most important things, before you put stuff like your diff centers and things back in, inspect your main diff gear. Make sure it's not dirty, make sure it hasn't got bits of crap in it, especially if you open your diff and there's sand or something like that in there. I can see one granule of sand. I'm going to get rid of it. There we go. So you just spin it around, have a good look. There's one more granule. It's not fun, but this sort of stuff keeps your truck running longer and quieter. Lovely. That's good. Right. Excuse me. Before I put that in, I'm going to put some grease in to reach my output shaft. Lovely. Donation, no sound. Oh, Hans has donated. Bloody hell, Hans. Hans has donated $20. Did the tip glass work? Let me... Why is it not playing my sound? Ryan says, thanks my friend, I'm going to get back to the kids. Make sure I catch you in the next live stream. Very much appreciate it, Ryan. Thank you very much. Why is it not playing sound? Let me... No, I don't want that. Desktop audio is up. Yep. Oh, microphone off, yes. Alert box. Let me double check the settings on the alert box and see why it's not making a sound. I will redo the dealie if it ever loads. Come on. Okay, so the tip glass worked. Well, I mean, that's one thing. So it's very important to me that if you guys donate, that it shows up on the screen, because all these videos are uploaded to YouTube, and I want to be sure that everyone knows if someone donated, who it was, because your generosity, my God, the English on this boy, the generosity is very much appreciated, and I want it to be encapsulated in the video. Moderated delay. I can't see why it wouldn't be working. Someone's talking cheesy puffs. Are those things cheesy? No, apparently they're coins. And if someone subscribes, I think it puts their YouTube profile picture drops in the glass. I think that's how it works. I can't see why the sound wouldn't be working on it. I really can't see why it wouldn't be. Mixer? Okay, bear with me. I'm opening up some settings. 100. Right. That should all be sweet. Keep running in and out. Want to see what you're doing, but keep missing it. I see the Bentley smooth skid, the skids factory. So the Bentley portal covers. There's been a whole lot of not much. So don't stress if you come in and out and it showed on screen but no sound played. Let me log into Streamlabs. I'll sort this out. Yeah. I've done a whole heap. I've showed you guys how to take photos if you scale bits and pieces. That's probably a lot of what you missed. So like I say, not a whole lot really. Right, slide that in there. Lovely. Now I've got to put my locker piece on. I've got to ensure that I do it correctly, because if I don't, it won't work. Come on, Firefox, today. The profile picture bounced around on the donation bar at the bottom of the screen. Interesting. Alert box is okay. So the alert box is up there. Can I test the widget? And he's sidetracked again. Doesn't take much, does it? Let me test a subscriber one. So that pops up there. Even that's not correct. There's no... Oh, no, that popped up correct. There's just no sound with it. It just played the sound. Did you guys hear that? Right, let me go into this. And now I'm going to replay the donation message. I heard a sound then. Let me know if you heard one. While I wait for this to load. I'll try not to be so sidetracked. Lol. Okay. Up there, straight in there. Oh, so much easier than the first one. Hurry up and load thing. Okay. That's loading too. Oh, everything's gone retarded now. Right, so we've got our locker back in. Lovely. Now we're going to add our grease. Sound worked. Right, well I'll do a replay once that loads. I'll do a replay, here we go, on Hans's notification. And hopefully it'll play it all with the sound. Wait for it. Do the thing. Do the thing. Do the thing. Really? I apologise, Hans. I apologise. I must have done something to it. But I don't recall changing anything, so that's weird. Right, I'm just feeding grease into my differential. That didn't even pop up on screen that time, did it? When I hit the button. Wonder why. Open that up. Go to Streamlabs. If it'll cooperate. Come on, give me the history. Streamlabs. We've got to make sure it plays the sound. It's a part of the thing, you know. Multitasking. Right, that's loading my Streamlabs. For those that don't know, Streamlabs is the program that I use to set up all of the stream gear. Right, feeding the grease in all around the bearings and around the gear and around all the fun stuff, because we want the best possible cover we can get. We're not packing the div. If you pack it with too much grease, you will create resistance, which will lead to breakages. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, smidge on the outside there. Right. Hopefully this cooperates and doesn't cancel anything on me. That'd be dreadful. Don't stress, it's all good. Now everything just stopped. Is it good now? Are we sweet? I hope we're sweet. If we're not, I'll have to restart the stream. Before anyone bags me too much, I'm learning all this stuff. I'm getting there. Perfection won't happen overnight, but it will happen. Alright, that's got that nicely greased. Lovely. Looks a bit of a mess, but that's only because I've got some dags hanging out, but it'll be fine. We'll wipe that off. Keep saying lovely. So, I assume everything's still running fine. Angus, I'm back. Put my foot through the drain, fell into a patch of Bindies. Bindies flipping the slash back over. Sounds like you're having a good day, mate. Alright, where was I? Diff cover. Before that goes back on, give it a wipe out, just to make sure there's no crap in there. Then we can put this back on, and then we can get on to the fun part, which is installing the new C-hubs. Lovely. Right. Line this bad boy up. Now, because of how and where I grease this, it's going to squirt some grease out. Like that. Which is fine. We just wipe that off. Lovely. Lovely. Now, you want to wipe the excess grease off. Sounds like I'm buying some weed killer tomorrow. Wipe the excess grease off. Otherwise, the first time you take your truck out, any little dirt or dust that blows up will stick to your truck everywhere. And it'll end up creating rust on bolts and all that sort of nonsense that you don't want. Right. Get those out of the way. And now we're going to bolt the cover back on. Wicked. Get that started. Get that one started. So what's everyone doing while I'm getting sidetracked over here? It's all a part of the fun. All a part of the fun. Right. Remember, don't over tighten your plastic bolts. You'll cause yourself issues that you really don't want. Remember, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, do subscribe. There's lots of awesome stuff coming up, giveaways and videos and all those sorts of fun things. lots of things planned for this channel. So if you love the hobby, you love the idea of giveaways and sharing the fun and all that, do please subscribe. I can't see where that goes. Please don't drop. Lovely. Wicked. Drop these bottom two, and then I can pull the old C hubs off and put the new ones on. Tony said he was going, yet he's tagging me in posts on Facebook. What are you doing, Tony? What are you doing, my friend? He misses me already. Alright. Doing this one up. Now, there's literally 0 point of me having this camera here. Tell you what, let's hide it for now. Let's just hide it. There you go, Dancing Man, the floor's all yours. David Foster, waiting on my second SU4, my second SP4 to show up. Awesome. Next thing, nothing, trying to decide if I'm going to start on the SP4 or wait until I get the electronics. Start now, dude. You can install all the electronics when it's finished. That's the best thing about those trucks. Like the Demon, the SG4C, SU4 and all that, you can install your electrics last. Pretty much last anyway. So we've got to make sure that's tight, but not over tight. It's a problem, I can't see it. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's got that installed. We're kicking goals now, kids. Okay, so now we're going to take the hubs off and we're going to put our new fancy clean ones on. Right, 3 bolts to take these bad boys off. One. I know you guys can count. I don't really need to count, do I? Right. That dancing dude's cool. He gives you something to look at when I'm doing boring stuff. Look at him go. We need a name for him. Can someone think of a name? Keep it clean. This is a PG deal, okay? Probably should have said that at the start of the stream. Anyway, you blokes are pretty good. Right, first one's off. Now I grabbed one out of the bag already. It's not this one. It's always not that one. So, for those of you wondering why the hell I'm putting these on, I will fire up the close-up cam again. I'll go to the close-up cam. Now, move this stuff out of the way. This is the new one, okay? This is the old one. Who can spot the difference? I know probably no one with how I'm holding it, but alright. Can you spot the difference? Ugh. Right, who can spot the difference? Now, I'm not sure if this one's heavier or not. I can't remember. I know it's 82 grams, the new one. Right. Lovely. Bolt that straight on. Easy. That dancing guy still haunt me in my sleep. That's funny. That is pretty funny. Sorry, but it is. Now, what's different on these new C hubs is they've got shock mounts on them, which gives you 2 mounting options, which is better than the one factory lower link option. And there is bolts here, so you can replace your. Do you replace it? No, you just run it straight through, I guess. Or do they give you extra ones? Because I know there's a lot of spare bolts here that I haven't used. These ones. There should be enough hardware to do everything. Samix is usually pretty good like that. Yes, there is. I believe. Bolt. bolt. Okay, so those two are for the... Okay, yeah, there's enough bolts. Tony's back. I was just saying, Tony said he was leaving, but he's on Facebook tagging me and everything. Which is funny. Funny. Right. I love these Samix bits. They're awesome. So once we've got this bolted on, I'm going to undo my front shocker, and then I'm going to mount it onto the new mount, which will give me more stability, especially on the side hill, because it will angle the shock a touch more. Not heaps, not crazy amounts, but enough to make a difference. Right, now I should be able to undo this bolt here. This is the factory link and shock bolt. Undo that bad boy. If I'm correct, yoink, I'm going to tip that in there. Lovely. If I'm correct, this one should now be our link mount. If I can get that to pop straight back in there. Lovely. God, stop saying lovely. I'm annoying myself now. Tony says, love my cross drivers. I love mine too. They're bloody awesome. They have lasted. I've built a lot of stuff, and then we used the shorter bolt in this little kit. No, it doesn't. Adults here. All I can think of now is that bloody movie, Something About Mary. Frank and Beans. Does that go like that? Start it straight, mate. Start it straight. I believe that goes like that. Lovely. I guess I could move that back on there one, just to lean the shock back a smidge. Give me a bit smoother movement. Because I appear to be touching there slightly. I possibly have done something incorrect here. Chan Ozok. What's your given name, mate? What's your first name? I don't recall seeing your name on this chat before, so welcome. That's better. Lovely. Right, change the other side. God, I've said it again. I need to put some stuff on the stream. I need to change this bloody camera back. Why didn't you even say anything? What are you doing? You've been sitting there staring at the bench for the last 20 minutes. You're supposed to be the adult. Yeah, I know, right? Has your Trx-4 axle housing shown any signs of stressing or cracks? No. And I've jumped mine a lot. Andrew, thanks for joining, mate. Much appreciated. Are you subscribed to the channel, mate? Because if you're not, you should. We've got some awesome stuff coming up. Awesome stuff. So no signs of stress, Tony. Like I say, if you watch my previous Samix videos, you'll see that when I put Samix parts on my truck, I push the truck to the limit. I try to break stuff. Oh, on Insta. Okay, Junks. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you, dude. Feel free to subscribe. If you do it while we're on the stream, hopefully, if this all works, it should make a noise and do a big deal about it. That's what it's supposed to do. Right, I'm going to do this one. Ugh. Damn it, you're already subscribed. I wanted to see if it'd make the noise. We had issues with our noisemaker earlier. Anyway, thank you for being subscribed. That's very much appreciated. Not through that. Just through here. Once I've finished what I'm doing, I will pick up the other camera and show you what I've actually achieved. I put that there like that. Now, I haven't even looked how all this is supposed to be installed. I'm just going by what makes sense at the time. If I come back later and go, it doesn't look right, it doesn't feel right, then I'll go and check on the page. We're watching the hot dog dance. It's just the best thing ever. Check him out. What do? That's all you guys are watching, you poor bastards. How was the stream? Well, that depends. Do you like watching hot dogs dance? Because if you do... Yeah, sorry for getting sidetracked. It's so easy to do. It's so easy to do. Like I say, you sit here and you try and work on your truck. You try and make sure the stream's running fine. You try and read comments. I don't like missing comments. I try to welcome everyone that joins. It's so easy to get sidetracked. Right, once this is on, I can put all the portal gear back in, and then she's ready to roll down a hill. Ready for some more jumps. What's with the dancing boom racing shock? That's a subscribe dancer. Who needs a name, by the way? He's just our cool little subscribe mascot, so that if people haven't subscribed, they'll hopefully see the little fella and go, isn't he cute? I'll subscribe now. I'm waiting on parts from RC Martin Asia Tees. This is where I get 90% of my parts. 90% at least. Right. I've got to mount the shock. There's 2 extra bolts there. 2 extra? There's extra bolts there. I can't think what they're for. I've got the wrong one. Dopey. They look like the bolts for the front cover. So what? They're possibly just nice tiny bits. Bottom of the barrel for maturity levels around here. Dude, how big does my forearm need to be? I'm only turning a driver. Tony just gets upset because I bag him out all the time for using drills to do up bolts. Tiny bolts in tiny trucks. It's hilarious how people leave the stream, say, I've got to go. And then they comment on stuff on Facebook. And I mean, all these things are popping up in the corner of my eye. Rob's donated $10. I'll do that again. Rob's donated $10. Lovely. I'm going to do a lovely voice thing. So if someone donates, that's what pops up. It didn't do the sound, did it? Sorry, Robert. I apologise. Pain in the butt. That's so dumb. Thank you very much, Robert. Very much appreciated. Robert's a part of the backbone of the BCRC community. Rob says that BCRC is his go-to group, which is awesome. Right, put that one there. It's awesome to think of. When you say no sound, Tony, please tell me you only mean for the donation. Please tell me there is normal, speaky sound. You didn't hear anything. Bugger. I'll have to check through the settings. Sorry, guys. Did the little cup work? Did the cup work? I'll redo it. I'll redo it anyway. Didn't notice that someone rang me at the same time. I pushed the button. It should pop up on the screen. I don't know why it's so delayed. Is BCRC a Facebook group? Yes, it is. It's Burton's Custom RC Builds. The dancing man's name is Lovely. That's still not popping up. I apologise, guys. I hope that doesn't stuff the stream. Lovely. Soften that up a bit. Okay, God, I keep saying it. What have you guys done to me? Not sure what those bolts are for. What were they with? Doesn't matter. I've used the factory ones. Yes, the cup worked. Yes. That's good. At least that way, if Robert watches this back, he can look at it and go, oh, look, it says Robert donated and stuff dropped into the cup. Okay. Soften the suspension right up. Not too far, otherwise, apparently these don't have limiters. Okay. So, we've got those installed. Those shocks could do with some new oil. I'm not doing that today though. So yes, again, thank you to everyone that's donated. Should you want to donate, there is a link in the description. Yes, Johnny, no alert. Nice emote, Tony. Good use of the emotes. I will fix the alert. Okay, I'm in the site. Widgets. Bear with me. I apologise if this retards anything. I'll minimise this window so that I can look at chat as well. Okay, I'm looking at chat. You need a sweet coffee. Damn straight. Alert box. Let me just make sure it's got a... I thought I picked a custom sound, and that may be why it's done it. Okay. Donation settings. No, you won't, Hans. Sound volume. It's on 50%. I'll crank it to 100. Okay. Save settings. It's been updated. Alert duration. How long? How long do you want to see it on the screen that someone's donated? 15 seconds? That's probably... It's normally 10 seconds. I'll put it to 13. I'll put 1 second delay. I think Dare should sponsor me. Okay. Right. That's okay. Okay. Save. Minimise. I'll redo Robert's one again and see if it works. I don't know if it went. I mean, the best thing is we've got the scroll wheel at the bottom of the screen, so you can always see your name should always pop up there. It might do it twice now, I don't know. We'll just leave it and we'll see if it pops up. I don't know why it's being like that. It's being frustrating. Editor. I do like to try and have all the stuff working. I take a bit of pride in this stuff. It still didn't even pop up. What are you doing to me, Streamlabs? What are you doing? It's set on all the alerts. 5 second delay. I'll drop that to 2 seconds. Okay. Done. I'll also, while we've got Streamlabs open, I'll recopy my source code. Copy. Oh, chat's not keeping up. What's chat done? The strolling message. Take away the lower screen. I've made it as small as I can though, Tony, so that it's not too in your face. Right, if I push that and I go into this. Bear with me. I'll be 2 seconds and we'll get back into putting stuff on the truck. I'm going to have a swig of my coffee though. Thank you, Tony, for the reminder. Get your Dare iced coffee. I can't say the slogan I used to say because it's not very PG, but it's bloody good. It's very good coffee. And then I'm going to show you something that turned up in the post. Sauce. Why aren't you giving me the link? Because I added it differently, that's why. Because I'm an idiot. Don't say anything. Okay, we'll try that. No, try that, we'll try that, and we'll go done. 2 seconds. Done. Okay. And then we'll go back to this, and then I'll try one more time to see if it works. If Hannah donated to me, Tony, it was with my bank card. She's got my bloody bank card. I'll probably get a huge donation that'll just go in a big circle and back to myself. Right, once that page loads, then I'll do the dealie. Okay, so I need parts. So I can put my portals back together, right? Matthew Small, just wanted to say thanks for telling me about Samix Trx-4. I got parts of my SCX-10-2. I'm in the USA. What did you think? Tell me, Matthew, what did you think of the parts? Are they as good as I smash on about them to be? Tony, 1.2 done. %? Is that what you mean, Tony? What do you mean, Tony? You've confused me. Right, let's try Robert's alert again. Oh, hang on. Bloody Junksonator's donated $10. Lovely, he says. Alright, I'm going to say it like that for a bit now. My friend, that is lovely. Alright? Tony says, Matthew, although I pocket Johnny, Samix is amazing. Samix is bloody amazing and it's lovely. Right, it is. You guys asked for this. Thank you very much, Junk. What's your first name again? Did you tell me? If you didn't, do tell me. For those watching, if you haven't subscribed, do subscribe because this is where all the fun happens at the same time. A+, my friend. Dude, it's awesome. I love Samix stuff. Love it. It's awesome. It's lovely. It's wicked. It is the shiznit. Nothing is the shiznit. Don't say that, anyone. Right. Clean this stuff off a bit. Because if it's off the truck, now's the time to clean it. I'm actually blown away, fellas, honestly. Look how far that green bar is already. This is pumped. This gets me really excited about the thought of doing that spin wheel. Andrew again. Sorry. No, different person. Different person? Anyway. This gets me pumped up about doing the spin wheel and saying, example, Matthew, you've just won an Element RC Enduro. Like, how pumped would you be sitting on the other side of one of these streams hearing that you won one of those? I'm a little off today. You ain't kidding, man. You ain't kidding. I'm so off. That's the wrong one. My God. Yeah, Dead Rice Coffee. This is Johnny. Could you make your coffee even stronger, please? My word. Right. That goes in there. Twist that until that pops in there. Lovely. God damn it. Lovely. Alright. And then we're going to put this here stainless bolt with the brass bushing right through the bottom. And we're going to tighten it up. There we go. Tighten it up. And that will slide all of that in there nicely. Say it with me. Lovely. Alright, and then we're going to grab the other brass bushing. The other stainless bolt. Now, when you buy the brass bushing kit from Samix, you actually get the stainless bolts with it, which is good. Thank you, Samix, for the stainless. Get that out of my way. Line this up if I can. Cool. Shiznit. Who thinks up this stuff? You guys are probably sitting there going, who says it though? Right, same on this side. drop the axle down in there, spin that around until it pops in. Perfect. I'm trying not to say it. Children, please excuse the professor. He's a little bit off today. Yes. Yes, he is. Yoink. Yoink's a good one too. Ask Robert Gollin. I haven't said yoink much today. Yoink is more of a, when you're building a truck term. So if you're taking parts off a parts tree, you say yoink as you cut the parts off. You stab myself with the driver, then I'm so off today. We could have the best drinking games on this stream. There's so many terms that I just throw out there all the time. No grease for the axle. There's enough grease in there, Tony. It's fine. Okay? You've got to trust me on this. Where did I put that other bolt? Bolt, are you there? Are you there, Bolt? There's a stainless bolt here somewhere. I blame Tony. Not a pomade? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I just do a stupid English accent at times. It's funny, some people say, oh, you do a good English accent, and then you'll get someone that is a pom, and they'll go, you do the worst English accent I've ever heard. But, mate, have you heard your own? It's not brilliant either. Joking. Okay, nothing against British people. I just enjoy doing accents, sometimes it's fun. Why not? Right. Now, to reattach my steering pieces. That one on top, that one in there. If you'd like to cooperate for me, that'd be lovely. I believe that was the steering bolt, which will drop down through here. Through here. Into here. I need to twist that round just a smidge. There we are. Sweet. Just about. The official term for please just pop in. You have an accent. Everyone's got an accent. If you don't come from where they come from, they've got an accent. Remember the last feed when you started to lose your bolts? Started losing my bolts a long time ago, Tony. You know what I mean? Alright. Sounds like it's attached. That's half the job done. Now we can put our hexes back on. This way. Yes. Lovely. End stream. You need some of those little parts trays. I've got them. Look. I'm going to order more though. I have got parts trays. I do use them. As much as I remember. My God, my phone's just going off its head. If you ever send me a message and it takes me a while to get to you, it's because there's 15 people ahead of you. Right. So got that one done. And now we're going to grab the other one and the other hex. Oh, chat just had a bit of a retard moment then. Beautiful master. You mean me or the truck? Oh. Hey, I'm sorry, but I cannot read your name. You're going to have to help me out there. Right. Put that one in there. We are officially winning. Lovely, says Hans. That was probably me friend requesting you on Bookface. Right, someone's messaged me. Right. Patience, people. Patience. Your DHL delivery is supposed to arrive today. We might have another stream tomorrow, people. Andrew sent me a friend request. Tony tagged me. Ryan tagged me. My God. It's just... I will get to that after the stream. Okay? Let's just swipe all the notifications away. I have to plug in the charger for my phone, though. You can't say that word. Which one? Right, I need to finish doing this up, otherwise my wheels won't go on properly. Okay, now I need to put on the hubs for the wheels. Hopefully when I plug this truck in and turn it on, everything works and it's smooth. It better be. Don't forget, guys, give the stream a like. Likes are important too. YouTube pays a lot of attention to likes. The more likes we get, the more YouTube says, I think we should advertise this bloke some more, because the R word. Now you've confused me. Can I have a hint? Can I buy a vowel? The R word. Do you want to stop getting requests from Johnny's fan club member? Fan club? Come on, Tony. Let's not get carried away now, fellas. R word. Man, you've got me thinking now. Right. It's not right, is it? Not surely not. Let's bolt these wheels on, making sure our tyres are the correct direction. Right, for those that don't know, these wheels bolt on with these little bolts. I'm going to slide one in there. I'm going to grab me driver. Dude, I'm not going to sit here and stress about saying the word retard. If I am working on an old motor and I turn the distributor one way, it retards it. If I turn it the other way, it advances it. Okay? I'm not sitting there taking the piss out of anyone. I don't do that. Unless they really annoy. I'm joking. I don't do that. So, Matthew, how do I enter to win the giveaway? You be subscribed to the YouTube, obviously. Duh. You are a member of BCRC. And all you have to do is... did you make a donation? You did, didn't you? No. Yes? Essentially, if you make a donation of $2 or more, you get an entry. If you can have up to 3 entries. So, I mean, we've had people donate $30 and say, give me 3 entries. We've had people donate $6 and say, give me 3 entries. So, you can do... nice try, Tony. You can do $6 minimum to get 3 entries. What you'll do is message me on Facebook with your numbers. I mean, I'll know instantly if once you've done a donation. You can either do it through Streamlabs or through my PayPal. The details are on the competition post at the top of the group. Message me with your numbers and I'll instantly put them up. We're getting there. We've got about 35 to go, I think, something like that. So numbers are running out. And it's going to be the same process, I imagine, for the next giveaway, because it's just a smart setup. We give something away, cost a couple of dollars for an entry. Well, it costs a couple of dollars to get a free entry. Entries are free. You get a bonus free entry when you donate, if that makes sense. If that makes any sense. So this is why I get sidetracked, people. I'm this and that and this and that. But yes, that's how. So, if you want to join the group, mate, Tony, can you do me a favour? Can you go to BCRC, grab a link, and see if you can post it in the chat? I believe the settings should be correct so that you can post the link. I believe. I believe I could know. What is BCRC? Burden's Custom RC Builds. It is the most fun place in RC. I reckon. It's just a fun place to enjoy the hobby, man. That's what it is. I was about to say it, but I stopped myself. So yeah, if one of you guys want to grab a link, I don't know if Tony's doing it or not, then try and drop it in the chat. That way anyone that hasn't joined can join. I will put it in the description after this stream's finished and uploaded. Oh, there you go. It worked. Lovely. Damn it! It's... My name's Johnny and I'm a lovely holic. I don't... It just pops out now. Could be a lot worse. Ties are backwards. No, they're not, Tony. I just spent 20 minutes making sure they weren't. I do so like these wheels. I really do. Tony is slow. He isn't getting Facebook links. What was up with that? I thought Tony would be straight on it. So yes, exciting stuff coming. Big exciting stuff. I've got so much planned. Tony, I just spit. Okay. I do not want to know what you're doing. Remember, it's PG here, folks. Okay, so before you drop any funnies in the chat, PG, because there's a lot of people that watch this sort of stuff with their kids, and it's important to me that they don't learn new words from the BCRC community. Okay? About the worst we say is shite, because let's face it, every parent says it. Most say a lot worse. But yeah, I just prefer some of the kids didn't learn something new from us. We're the family-friendly RC community. It's a Facebook group. Matthew, Facebook group, mate. When there's a link, if you scroll up a smidge, X thing, just put a link. It's a Facebook group, so it's a place where you can share your RCs. You can just come and have a laugh. If you've ever got any questions, you need help, everything, mate, everything's there. Just getting ready to make a comment. See, and this is why you got to be quick, all right? We can work around some of this stuff, but you've just got to make sure. Hans, search it like this. Come on, I've got to click on the chat thing first. There is a link just up there, but if you want to search for it, you have to have it written exactly like this. Do a close up. Okay, Tony. You've got to have that apostrophe. As soon as you put burdens with the apostrophe, it should just pop straight up. If you don't put the apostrophe, it won't. Because Facebook's stupid, mate. Okay, close up cam. Okay. Let me finish bolting this wheel on before you distract me too much, Tony. Right, you guys can see what I'm doing. You have never been to Walmart, have you? I haven't, no. We don't have Walmart. So, and that's if at some stage I can get over to the States, you bet your ass I'm going to Walmart. I'll try and be one of those people of Walmart. You know the ones? Like the Facebook groups and the pictures you see? People of Walmart, and they're always some weirdo. Okay, so with these wheels, these are bloody DJX wheels, and they're shiny and they're pretty and they're machined nicely, and they're nice, right? You bolt your hub on first, okay? That's easy. Slide it over your hex, put the wheel nut on. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then you take your little bolt, okay? You put it through your wheel, and then you line it up with the hub. Now, you can usually do it just by eye, and it's not too bad. There we go. You start the first one, don't tighten it up. Then all these bolts are mixed in now. Where? 1, 2, 3. It's 5 lug, which is good because these Land Rovers are 5. Right, so that's not starting straight away, okay? Now, rotate this a bit off the ground. It's easier. Rotate it a bit, that'll start. Just get it started. Don't tighten it yet. Show us the back of the wheels. Nope, because I've just put it on the truck. Tony! I'll flip the truck upside down in a minute and show you. Right. Just a much bigger version of Kmart. Yeah, that's probably about right too, Hans. Right, so we get all these started. The reason we don't tighten the first one up or the second one up is you want to make sure they all start. Right, and then we go around and we tighten this one, and we tighten this one, and then we tighten this one, and then we tighten this one. Now we don't over tighten them. And you'll notice I'm not Loctiting these either. The reason is I would rather have one of these fall out and just replace it instead of Loctiting it, stripping out this bolt, having to drill it out and all that sort of nonsense. Okay? Right. That's the inside of the wheel. You see that? I know it's probably not focusing perfectly. Okay, so it all bolts on through the back. Damn! Oh, that's so smooth. This truck's just the shite. It really is. Hey, look. Where's... Hey, little fella. What do you think? So what we've done, obviously we have, I'm going to try and hold this nice and steady. We've installed the new Samix C hubs with the shock mount here. Okay, you'll see I've mounted the shock here. We have installed the new brass diff center. We have installed the rear lockouts and the rear inner portal covers. I mean, you can tell they're nice and shiny and purdy. I will be taking photos of all these pieces. So this truck at the moment, for those wondering what sort of Samix bits you can get, you want to see the hub. It's a part of the wheel tone. It's just a hex on the wheel. Okay. I've shown the hub. The hub's attached to the truck, and then you screw the wheel to the hub. All you got to do, I think he's going to kick us out. No, I'm too nice. Too nice. Fans you now, just have to find the group. I will add you as a friend, Hans, and I will invite you to it. So, for those wondering what sort of Samix goodies you can get for your Trx-4, obviously, inner and outer portal covers. There's some nice, pretty disc brakes in there too with the colour prong. We have, I need more coffee. We have the shock mounts, shock and link mount in brass. Brass pivot balls throughout the entire truck. What else have we got? We got the titanium high clearance link kit. I know there's heaps more. Now, when you run your normal suspension, you can run these, the Samix brass spring retainers. Oh, what else is there? There's more. There's front and rear bumper mounts. Oh god, that's heavy. So we've got beefy bumper mount at the front, beefy one at the back. Shock hoops. There's also cross brace, battery holder. I really quite like that. That's really pretty. I like a pretty part. We've got our front shock hoops with pan hard mount. We've also got our servo mount as well in the aluminiums. The shock mounts are all aluminium, so is the top bar. Obviously, keep your weight as low as possible. Yes, with these servo mounts, it's actually adjustable, so it'll take damn near any servo that's a 10 scale without having to trim any off the servo and that sort of nonsense. Turn the tyre right and left. Where's your manners, Tony? Full lock to full lock. And that's some lock, I'll give you the tip. That's good locks. But yes, now all that's installed, you know what we can do? We can kind of mainstream. I can have a swig of my coffee. Because I need it. That's finished. It's not finished. I didn't put my brakes on the front. I blame you, Tony. Bloody Nora. Now you get to have a good look at the back of the wheel. So distracted. Right, let's see how quick I can whip these wheels off. I forgot to put my brakes on. For those wondering what the hell I'm talking about. Brake rotors. Has to be on there. They're too pretty to leave off. It's one of those days. My back's starting to fight me. Basically, it's a TRX-4 enhanced by Samix. Basically, it's a TRX-4 that has all the weight where you need it and is tenfold stronger than what it was in the first place. This stuff takes some shite. Like I said, if you watch my... Will that slide over there? Please say you will. Damn it! Where did I put that? There. Right, I'll keep working and talking at the same time. So yes, it's got all the good bits. You've seen me jump it. I've thrown it off jumps and stuff I normally wouldn't do. Right, put that on there, put that on there, two at the top. Yes, lovely. I'll drop one. I need my jack. Jack up the front. You gotta have those scale jacks. Okay, so you can see a little bit more of what I'm doing. That's the whole point of that camera. We can probably just go close-up cam, I think, for this bit. Yeah, why not? Okay, so now I'm going to bolt this on, which I should have done in the first place. So annoying. But they're too pretty to leave off. Far too pretty. Back of the wheel. I will show you the back of the wheel, Tony. Three bolts. Again, get them all started before you go tightening bolts up. It's very important. Right, tighten those up. Okay, now for the DJX wheels. Matt's donated $5 and it's made no sound. Beep. Sorry, Matt. I apologise. My thing's just not cooperating, man. Let me hit this button. We'll see what it does, if it does anything. So frustrating. So frustrating. Tell me if it does. Did it do the tip jar? And Matt, very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Means a lot. I can't believe how far that green bar's already moved today. That's epic. You know, this sort of stuff gives me big hopes for what we can achieve in the future with this group. Who knows? One day we could give away one of those things. I can't move that camera. That there is a BC8 Mammoth. Could you imagine if we could give away a Mammoth one day? That'd just be the best thing ever. So thank you very much, Matt. I'm sorry if it didn't show up with the proper alerts and such. Rest assured, I will have them fixed next time. What it's supposed to do is test widgets. I'll just click subscriber. The writing, and then there should be a box and a noise. While you were looking for the sound, can you kill me lovely? What the hell, Tony? What was that? Matthew says, I really like your videos. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I take a lot of pride in what I do. Not everyone knows. The scroll worked. Yeah, but the scroll always works. The scroll's good. I'm glad it's there. I'm going to, after the stream, I will delete my current alert box settings and I will redo the alert box and it will work next time. I've done my back end at work a year and a half ago and I'm in pain every day with it. It's hard for me to do near as much as I used to do, but I try. So I mean, my goal is to keep pushing and doing as much as I possibly can do. with how my back's looking, it's not looking very good for me being able to work again, which really sucks. So I'm looking at pushing all this as much as I possibly can. Who knows? Maybe one day start a Patreon or something like that and turn this into my living. I've monetized my YouTube, not that that does a whole lot. I need more subscribers, basically. So if you can share stuff, share the videos, like everything you possibly can, it's very much appreciated. Rest assured, everything I possibly can, I put back into this for content, to show you what's good value, to review stuff, etc. and so on. So it's all about the fun. Hans said, does that jack actually work? Yes. Yes, it does. It's a little slow, but I mean, it's a toy jack. There you go. Yes, it works. That's my 6-ton jack. While it's sitting there. Sorry to Tony says, sorry to hear. Look, it is what it is, mate. I try not to get frustrated about it, because that's not going to help anyone. And I've nearly just lost all my bolts with that wheel. I blame Tony, because I want to see the back of the wheel. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's got to be a 5th one here somewhere. Yes, it's there. Good. That's the back of the wheel, Tony. Okay. So what you do is, if I can move to the camera properly. Sorry, guys. Do you really not like the little dancer that much? Ping. There you go. I'll give you a rest from the dancer. Wait till I hit the end stream button though. Anyway, so that's the back of the wheel, and the reason it's like that is you put this hub on first, okay? And if you want to buy some of these wheels, I recommend you do because they're bloody nice. DJX. If I remember, I'll drop a link in the description. So you bolt your hub on first, okay? You don't over tighten it because this is a nylock bolt, and it can't come undone technically anyway, all the way. And then you're going to bolt your wheel on. RC Mart is where I got it, mate. It's an extra speed jack. I think they come in 2s. Or I ordered 2. I can't remember. Terrible habit. Very nice wheels. They're beautiful wheels. They've even got the little air valve on them. Rotate a little bit. Get that started. Can't believe I forgot to put the brakes on. Needs a dancing kangaroo. I'll find a dancing kangaroo. And possibly koala. We're going to have dancing crap everywhere. Hans likes him. See? Too late to come back. See? Now that's stuck in your head, isn't it? Can't touch this and then look at the dude dancing. Yeah. I've just wrecked everyone's day. It's all about the fun here, people. Right, and we're going to tighten these up the same as you do a real car wheel. Now, if you don't know how to tighten up a real car wheel, I suggest you hand in your man card, because everyone should know how to do it before they get a license. So you start patting it. One here, one here, one here, one here, one here. Okay, that way it pulls the wheel down evenly and everything is, as they say, Mickey Mouse. And when I mean they, I mean me. Right, I'm going to sit that there. I'm going to move my camera just there-ish. I'm just going to quickly try and peel this off. Actually, I'm going to move that around a bit more so you can actually see what I'm doing. I want to try and be quick with this because this stream's already at 2 hours. And I get in trouble when I go over 2 hours. I get in trouble when I just do any form of long stream, apparently. Can't pop out. Undoes. Undo. Lovely. God, I said it. I have a set of 1.9 alloys that bolt up the same way, but I'm replacing them with a set of Kilobody 1.55s. I've got some 1.55s coming. I've got some 1.9s coming. I've got, I hope you're sitting down, Tony, I've got a set of 2.2s coming. I don't even know why. I don't know what I've done with, there it is, never mind. Right. Undo this out. Real quick like. And this will show you too. This is the difference if you have the Samix hubs without the brakes. Where did I put the other one? There. I knew it was here. Caliper at the back. Caliper at the back. Has to go that way. Where's me jack? See? These things are legit handy. I definitely recommend them. They are very, very handy. When I first seen stuff like this, I was like, oh, that's a bit wanky. Why would you buy that? I use them all the time now. They're not wanky, they are actually really handy. I do recommend you get some. Same goes for these. Bloody handy. Okay? Bloody handy. What have I done? Why'd you go in there? Oh, that's the bottom one. Sorry. Okay. My mistake. I thought they were all the same size. The bottom one is bigger than the top two. I was wondering why it wouldn't cooperate. It's because I had it wrong. I think I had a couple of pics on Insta showing them. The jack stands, you mean, dude? Sweet. One last little tiny bolt, and this is what I mean by tiny. These things are ridiculous. You can't really see, but yeah. Anyway, that's tiny. I turned the autofocus setting off because it was just wasn't reliable enough. So now I've sort of set the distance, and then we try and just essentially move the camera to a distance where you can see everything you want to see. And things are sweet. Right. Hub goes on. Bolt that on. We've also got Samix brass hexes on here too, which come in numerous different sizes. Tight, not stupid tight. Stupid tight means you can't get the thing back off later. Alright. One bolt through my wheel. Line this up. First one started. So now we just go around, start all the rest. Easy. Easy done, mate. And then we do our star pattern, tighten them up, and everything is done and installed. Yay, I feel like it's taken forever. I feel like it has. Okay, so tighten that one, tighten that one, tighten that one, tighten that one, tighten that one. That's all it needs. Doesn't need to be silly. Like I said, should one of those little bolts fall out, I'll just deal with it. Basically, I'll replace the bolt. They're easy to replace. They're everywhere, etc. and so on. There's a dancing little dude down there. What a dude! So that, boys and girls, is a fully Samix Trx-4. I'll see if I can dig out the scales. I don't know where I put them. I'll see if I can dig out the scales this afternoon, and I will weigh this truck. By the time it's got this on it, you like those black rocks on that truck? I haven't taken it out on this. I put those black rocks on the Gen 8. So much better. So much better. Lovely. Damn it. I blame you guys. Check her out. What a beast. Yeah. Lift that up a bit. I need a better stand for this little camera here, but that's on the list. That is on the list. So that's the beastly Trx-4. I do have to put my toilet antenna back on, but I'll get round to that. RC Mart. Oh, come on. Ding. God, let's see. What? Excuse my arm in the way. I'm so rude. Okay. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. I'm sponsored by RC Mart, which is awesome. And the reason I'm proud to say I'm sponsored by RC Mart is they are in the hobby for the right reasons. Okay? If you're going to buy Samix stuff, I recommend you go to Samix's website, because if you spend over $65 US, you get free worldwide shipping. I mean, that's... If you're buying brass parts, you want free shipping, okay? Because brass is heavy. If you're going to RC Mart and you just want to buy a couple of things, and you can buy Samix stuff at RC Mart. If you just want to buy a couple of things, you can add it to your cart, etc. and so on. I'm sponsored by Yeah Racing as well, which, for the same reason, they make awesome stuff for cheaps, so it's great value for money, which is really important to me. This bumper, Yeah Racing. This winch, Yeah Racing. The rear bumper, the spare tyre mount, Yeah Racing. Spare tyre bag, which I'm about to change because this one's seen better days. Yeah Racing. This is a swing out one, so if I put the correct drive in there, I do this bad boy. That really wants a wing nut, and that one's tightening apparently. There's a nut under there, isn't there? There is. There we go. She shook a bit loose. This is one of the full swinging tyre holders. I've got to drop that nut on the back there. I generally, because you don't really open these while you're out and about, and that's why I just put one of these bolts in and tighten it down, because it makes sense. Well, that's like that, and this is like this. I'm just going to tighten up this bolt under here. Oh, I've knocked my fire extinguisher loose. That's why I don't undo it. It's a bit hard doing it this way, but that should do it. There you go. That's a heavy truck. Heavy truck. Now, Hans says, I bought heaps from RC Mart. Very good customer service. When my MST CFX broke 2 axles first run. Damn. They were replaced with upgraded axles. That's awesome. Charlie RC's joined us. Says, looking good, brother. You mean me or the truck, mate? I was just going to say thank you and take the compliment. So, there she is. This is the Samix Defender. And it's always going to be called that. That's why it's got gold Samix decals on it. Get yourself some of these too. These are the best decals ever. I need a drink. Too much talking. Not enough beverage. So that's the Samix Defender. Now, I've got more stuff I was going to do. But we're at 2 hours and 12 minutes. Which is crazy long. The last thing I'll do... No, I'll save that for the next stream. Okay, so in the next stream... Let me put this aside. God, that's heavy. Okay, in the next stream... I can't because that's got the trials on it. Ooh. The next stream... I'm going to be changing the wheels on the Cross SU4C. I'm going to be changing them to... I didn't think that out. I should have got that ready before the stream. I'm going to be changing them to these. This is, I think, the only ever cross part I've ordered that's not from Robert. And it's only because Robert didn't have any. If we guess the exact weight, we get a small prize. There's so many prizes coming up, David, in the next few months. I think people are going to be pretty set for prizes. Bronco looks better. I love the Bronco, but I mean, as far as making a truck look good with the factory body, I don't think I've done too bad. That's what I was going for with that truck. I mean, I've thought time and time again, I'll change the body, but then it takes away from everything I've tried to achieve with that truck, which is how good can I make a factory body Defender look. So I'll get to the point soon where I'll probably just say I've got to sell it. So I can buy more cross trucks. Right. I've got no 1.55 tyres handy. I'll just show you the front. Right. These are the Cross 1.55s. These bad boys are going to go on the SU4C to match the ones that are on the camper trailer. So they've got to go on. Hopefully, I mean, these are tiny wheels and tyres. Hopefully they work okay with the tyres that are on it. I mean, they should, but you never know your luck. So we'll be running these bad boys. That's going to happen on the next stream. I'll also install these on the Gen 8 on the next stream. And depending on what parts turn up today, we might have a big lot of wheels and such dirt. We might have a... No one likes the tactical body, Tony. It looks terrible. We might have a big wheel showcase in the next live stream, among other parts. So stay tuned. Alright, oh my back. We're going to call it lunchtime. 2 hours and 15 minutes. I'll give you the same old spiel as I do. Donations, very much appreciated. If you want to donate, there's a link in the description below. Donations go back into prizes and such and so on. You can see at the top there, we're raising money to unbox and give away an Element RC Enduro, which is not even out yet. So want to try and smash that goal before the truck comes out so that I can have the truck here release day sort of thing. That'll be the goal, the epic goal. We're currently giving away a Mazda MO5. If you want to join in the fun, scroll through the comments. I'll put the link in the description if I remember to. Link in the description. Join Burden's Custom RC Builds on Facebook. It's a Facebook group where we have lots of fun. Post pictures of our trucks and all these sorts of things. Next stream's going to be in 3 hours. Hey, generally speaking, the postie gets here around up past 2 or 4:45. It's 10 to 2 now. So the next one will be tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. We'll see. If you're good. So yes, donations help. Like streams. You got to like them. Got to share them. We've got to get more people subbing. We've increased a few subs this week, which has been excellent. So I can only ask for your help. Basically, if you can help me share this stuff, help me get more subs. I think I deserve more subs than I've got. Does the green box oversee your PayPal? What? Does the green oversee the green box goes into my PayPal, but it goes through the Streamlabs system first. So what it does is you donate through that Streamlabs link, and then it goes through that, and that's how it registers here. If you just pay money into PayPal, it doesn't register here. So that's why if you want to enter the Mazda competition, I suggest you jump onto the Facebook group, contact me on there, and we'll get you sorted out with some entries. Like I said, I mean, it's minimum $6. Minimum $6, and you can win yourself. Yeah. You can win yourself this. This is currently what we're giving away. Brand new Tamiya MO5 kit, front wheel drive on-road race car. Are they fun? Hell yeah. These things are awesome. Okay? Tony, for some reason, thought it was a rally car. Okay. One of the most fun RCs in the history of the sport. I've got 2 or 3 of them here still that I used to race, and they're just awesome. You can just drive it as a road car. You can race it. You customise it. I built one here probably a year ago that was pimped out pretty well. Metallic green. I put a race car interior in it. Big wheels, disc brakes. It just looked epic. It was a beautiful car. I sold it, and the dude was like, "Wow, that is really detailed." And then he looked inside, and he's gone, "Holy crap! How did you paint that?" It's with a paintbrush, mate. Shit, really? Yeah. This is part of the fun. So this is what we're giving away at the moment. A $2 donation through directly through PayPal is probably the easiest way, because then it doesn't mess this here up. My PayPal is in the Facebook group. A direct donation of a minimum of $2. Every minimum $2 donation will get you a free entry into the competition. Maximum 3 entries per person. All the details are in the Facebook group anyway. So join the group. Someone drop a link again if you've still got it copied in your phone. Drop a link again to the group. Join up. Come and have fun with us, because that's what it's all about. So we're going to give this away, and then hopefully we're going to give away an Enduro, Element RC Enduro truck. And depending on how much I like the one I test drive and review and do running footage of, if I don't like it that much, I'll give that one away too. So, yeah. So that's what we're looking at. Big stuff. Big stuff. There's something else we're giving away, but I can't give it away yet. I mean, I can't give it away because it's not here, but I can't give away what it is either. So, there's big stuff coming. There's big stuff coming. Okay, I'm going to annoy you all now with the end stream option, which will run for probably a minute. Do me a favour, watch 10 seconds at least of it. Okay? So, thank you very much for joining. Like, share and subscribe and all that fun stuff. Take care, have fun with the hobby, and hopefully we'll see you back on... Oh, tick the notification bell. Ting! If you get mates to subscribe, ensure they tick the notification bell so every time I go live, they know about it. Okay, stream end. We shall see you on the next one. Take care. Have fun.